making people. He makes them to replace the ones that die. So there will be enough people to take care of things on earth. He doesn't make grown-ups, just babies. I think because they are smaller and easier to make. That way, he doesn't have to take up his valuable time teaching them how to walk and talk. He can just leave that to mothers and fathers. God's second most important job is listening to prayers. An awful lot of that goes on. Since some people, like preachers and things, pray at times besides bedtime, God doesn't have time to listen to the radio or watch TV because of this. Because God hears everything. There must be a terrible lot of noise going on in his ears, unless he thought of a way to turn it all off. God sees everything and hears everything, and it's everywhere, which keeps him pretty busy. So you shouldn't go wasting his time by going over your mom and dad's head asking for something they said you couldn't have. Atheists are people who don't believe in God. I don't think there are any in California. At least there aren't any who go to our church. Jesus is God's son. He used to do all the hard work, like walking on water and performing miracles and trying to teach people who didn't want to learn about God. They finally got tired of him preaching to them, and they crucified him. But he was good and kind like his father. And he told his father that they didn't know what they were doing and to forgive them. And God said, okay. And God did not let Jesus stay in the grave, but raised him from the dead. His dad, God, appreciated everything that he had done and all his hard work on earth. So he told him that he didn't have to go out on the road anymore. He could stay in heaven, so he did. And now he helps his dad out by listening to prayers and seeing which things are important for God to take care of and which ones he can take care of himself without having to bother God. Like a secretary, only more important. You can pray anytime you want, and they are sure to help you because they got it all worked out. So one of them is on duty all the time. You should always go to church on Sundays because it makes God happy. And if there's anyone you want to make happy, it's God. Don't skip church to do something you think will be more fun, like going to the beach. This is wrong. And besides, the sun doesn't come out at the beach until noon anyway. If you don't believe in God, besides being an atheist, you will be very lonely because your parents can't go everywhere with you, like to camp, but God can. It is good to know he's around you when you're scared in the dark or when you can't swim and you get thrown into really deep water by big kids. But you shouldn't always think of what God can do for you. I figure God put me here, and he can take me back anytime he pleases, and that's why I believe in God.